Hey, Melissa here from GirlGoneFishing. Today I'm making my way up to East Harbor State Park Campground where I'm gonna pre-fish or just kind of practice on the harbors, the East Harbor and the West Harbor, and if the weather's good I'll venture out on the main lake a little bit. So I was just gonna come up here, my buddy Kevin's gonna join me, and we're just getting in some practice, you know. There's a tournament in September, so it's way too early. It's early August now, so it's way too early to practice for that tournament. But I heard a rumor that they poisoned the harbor or did something to make the grass disappear, so I really wanted to check it out. And this harbor presents a lot of options for different ways to fish that I can practice. So I'm basically just using it as a weekend to get out and get some practice and try to improve as an angler, do better in the next tournament. So I ended up getting a cancellation electric site at the Harbor Campground. They had been booked solid, but one site came available, so I grabbed it. So it's not going to be a pretty site, but it'll be a place to get some rest in between awesome days out fishing on Erie Harbor. So we'll see you out there. Good morning. It is Saturday morning, a little after 5 o'clock, and we are at the East Harbor State Park Campground ramp, getting ready to launch on East Harbor for Lake Erie. So there it is. Got to get the boat set up and get out there. Check this out. It's such a beautiful morning. 360 degrees of gorgeousness. Early morning donuts on the links. Whee! So we had an ODNR guy come by the campsite last night. He wanted to do a vessel safety inspection check, which was pretty cool because we got our stickers that say we've been checked. All you had to have was like the lights, your registration, your life jacket, and because we're by Erie, you have to have a whistle on your life jacket. So he checked all that on my kayak and Kevin's kayak, and we've got our little we've been checked stickers, so that's cool. But I asked him about the grass, and he said that they haven't poisoned anything, but they dredge the boat channels, and then they've got this big mower, and they've been coming out and mowing like the center of the harbor, East Harbor anyway. So not nearly as much grass as I've seen the last few times I've been up here. He's 13 and a half. So we found out that they mowed the grass out here, which basically means they had a big machine come through and kind of just like rip and chop it up. But what that leaves is a lot of floating grass, and it's making it almost impossible for me to fish like topwater or a chatterbait or like a lot of things. So my drop shot got all snarled. It's really proven to be a big pain in the butt, and I hope it goes away soon. This is kind of fun. It's New Frog Day, so I actually wore out my frog. I've been using the Jackal Kyera, and I really like it. It's the first frog I've had success with. Now, I don't totally give credit to the frog. I give credit to the fact that I spent a couple weeks just practicing how to do that frog hook set, but now I'm emotionally attached to the Jackal-Kyera because it's the frog I was using when I learned to frog fish, and so it's the only one I've had success with. So I actually wore out my first frog. Like, the nose ended up ripping. I caught so many fish on it over a couple months. I mean, it lasted for a long time. I've never worn out a frog before. So ordered a new one. It's a very small, compact profile, but it's got a lot of weight to it, so it casts really well. This is the part you wanted to get to, right? The secret part under the bridge? Clear, yes. Woo! Made it. Actual fish, Kevin.
How big is it?
Not anything spectacular, but it's a real live fish.
I didn't think there was any fish in here.
I know, right? He's a chunky little thing.
Not a bad one.
Oh, he's heavy.
Yeah.
13 and a half. All right, well, he's only 13 and a half, but I got him on a wacky Senko, so that was kind of cool. Something I don't do that often. It's so cool, we can hear it. I want to go out. Let's poke our nose out, see what happens. Oh yeah, no problem. Times like this, I just think how much I love this kayak. I love my Hobie Lynx so much. Did you see those rollers? I've got boat wakes coming at me from like all different directions. And when I was in my little sit-in when I first started fishing, I would have been so nervous because you want to turn to face the waves. But this Lynx doesn't care. This Lynx is like, whee, I'm a surfboard. It's just awesome. He feels very small. Lake Erie fish. Woo. nice frogfish, 17 and a quarter.